Stephanie face surprise.
Yeah, I did. I was like, what? What?
Like shocker. It was crazy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, some of them they were so surprised, saying that I'm not coming. I was not invited.
Oh man.
Yes, I know. You know who I'm talking to.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, let's get started. All right, welcome to in the first 2021 of Evalou. Today we just saw this awesome traditional pay-per-view of the Royal Rumble. It was crazy. Like surprisingly, like I didn't think it was to be this good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was one of probably the best that I've seen in a long time.
Yes, it was. The matches were good, even though we haven't seen one, but the matches were really good. It was like a lot of shock value, a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
It was like a wow.
Yeah.
It really went in, like for a Road to WrestleMania.
They weren't playing.
They weren't playing. They were playing.
Yeah.
So the first match was the Women's Tag Team Championship. Even though we both did see it, but we heard Shayna and Nia retain it because they see interference and stuff. So
yeah. So
which that's not the first time she ever interfered. Well, not a distraction.
Yeah. Exactly. So we did. I had a feeling that this was gonna happen just because. You know, I knew that Charlotte and Asuka weren't going to hold on to the titles for so long. I think they're both solo competitors, so it's like they need to, go their separate ways and build up to WrestleMania.
But it kind of sucks though that they lost it, and now because I know we had the WWE World Women's Tag Team Championship.
Yeah.
Like, what if they end up becoming the number one contender for the Tag Team Champion? You know, like. Yeah. It would have a nice match against them, but
right.
I don't know.
Oh well, they have other plans for WrestleMania, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. So. I guess so.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about the first match of the night.
This match was for the WWE Championship with Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg, and this match, I knew we weren't gonna have a long, crazy match. They kind of just put everything. They threw everything into like 3 minutes because obviously we know Goldberg can't go longer than 10 minutes. So they did what they had to do. It was kind of just that's why I'm glad they opened the show this way, just so that they can get out of the way. So that they can just get out the way and get from the next match on, they can like really have the good action. So
yeah,
that's really special about this match. We knew who was gonna win. So
well, kind of. I mean, I didn't know if Drew was gonna retain it or lose it, but either way, we know what Goldberg does. He does 2 moves the same over again, so it's not like there's nothing new. So, but yeah, it was kind of predictable, but at the same time, it was a pretty good match.
Right. For what it was.
Yeah. For it was, yes.
I think this was probably Goldberg's best match because he didn't hurt anybody.
True.
He didn't hurt anybody, so that's a plus, at least.
That is true. That is true.
So,
definitely a plus.
So Goldberg kicked out of one Claymore, and then Drew McIntyre kicked out of the spear and the jackhammer.
I was shocked when he kicked out the jackhammer.
I know. I actually thought it was over there. I thought he was gonna win. And then Drew came back with another Claymore, and he retained it. So Drew is still the WWE champion. So, and then after the match, there was some respect. They shook hands, they hugged, and yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, a match that's unnecessary that we needed.
Yeah, they just had to have. Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is.
So we're gonna talk about the next match with the. With the Women's Championship, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. So the next match is the Smackdown Women's Championship match and rematch from the last pay-per-view of TLC.
Yeah.
With Sasha versus Carmella, and this match was pretty good.
I thought it was better than their last one. I think they stepped it up.
Yeah.
And also, I guess because Reginald was kicked out of ringside, so they actually had a good one-on-one match, and it was a good match. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty good. So, but in the end, we know who's gonna win.
Yes.
Because she has to hold it.
She has to hold on to it because if we're gonna get the dream match at WrestleMania that we're thinking of, we're gonna get.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So we're definitely gonna talk about it. Before we do that, let me just go on the Royal. You're on the Wikipedia, right?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna go on my so that way I could WWE Royal Rumble. The fuck? 2020. Wikipedia. Okay, hold on. My phone's slow. That's why. Alright. Wait, when you click the Royal Rumble, wait, where does it say the numbers?
It's scroll down to where it says results.
Okay, okay. See. Okay, yeah. Right. So we're gonna talk about the next match with the women's Royal Rumble, which probably wasn't in the main event.
It should have been, but that's okay. I understand why they had to have the men's. It's fine. Yeah. I'm okay.
Yeah.
The next match, obviously, is the women's Royal Rumble match, and this match, I think this was probably the best women's Royal Rumble match since probably the first one. Because obviously we know the first one will always be good because it was the first, but like this one, really, it was so great. It was really good. It was entertaining. Like there was so much that happened in this match, like everything. Okay, so
So the number one was Bailey, which is she said that she's number one.
Yeah.
And then we didn't know who's number two until
the returning. They should just name this pay-per-view Naomi because like she returns every Royal Rumble. She returned last year.
Yes.
And she returned again this year, and she was
the Naomi Rumble.
Yeah, the Naomi Rumble, and so that was good. I'm glad that she's back. So let's see.
Yeah, and then Naomi held on for a long time, and she held on for 47 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So and then number 3 was Bianca Belair. Yeah. It's kind of cool. So
yeah. And
then number 4 was Billie Kay. I'm actually went straight to the commentation.
I know. She was like watching. She was like, I'm just gonna go sit down. I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna wait. I like that how. And then every time someone else came out, like she tried to be like their partner. Like she gave them her resume, her headshot.
So the number 5 was Shotzi. This is her second Royal Rumble. She tried to get the resume to Shotzi, and Shotzi shoot her tank the missile at her. Like
I was gonna be like, what the hell? And then so she sat back down. And then next was Shayna. And then when she got up to go to Shayna, I was like, don't waste your time. Why? Why are you wasting your time, Billy? So Shayna pushed her and she fell back, and then she went back down to the table. And then next was Toni Storm, and she tried again. She tried to give her resume. Toni just ignored her, went right into the ring and joined the match. And then next.
Okay, what's the reaction?
I was like, because first of all, we haven't seen her in a long time. Like
we saw in the Indies.
In the Indies, right? But she wasn't at Legends Raw. She wasn't like it's been forever. It's like we actually seen her on an episode of like a WWE event. So I was shocked. Like when I heard you won, I was like, no way.
I was screaming like crazy. I was like, what the hell? And she was singing.
And she was singing, she had her headpiece. I was like, I'm dead. And then so Billie Kay came up to her and she's like, you and me, Billy and Julie? You and me, Billy and Julie? And then Julie was like, Billy and Julie? I love it. Let's go. I'm done.
And they were teaming up. They were, helping each other out and stuff like that. And then Ruby came out in number 9.
Yes. And then she came out number 9.
And she was like conflicted between her and Julia. I'm like, yeah, done.
Like, I'm like that. Like she was trying to like form the new Riot Squad with Ruby, Jillian, and her. So I was like, I'm done. And then the next one was Santana Gay. Oh no, next one.
No.
Next one was another shocker. My love, my everything.
Miss, I've been working out lately. I've been watching your God TV and stuff like that. I've been working out lately and all this stuff like that.
I'm dead. Because everyone thought that she was gonna be in last year's Royal Rumble, which that didn't happen. So
I'm Legends 4. What Legends 4?
She wasn't. Yeah, exactly. So it was like that was another shock because we didn't see her. It's been a long time since we've seen her in a WWE event. So she comes out to the old Iron Lady, the fast version of Iron Lady. And she comes out and she's just going to town. She is beating everybody up, going left and right.
Level 100, lots of things. She did her leg drop, the little pig, and
sidewalk slam, which leads us to the next entrant, which was Peyton Royce, because Peyton came out and she did the Widow's Peak, and then Victoria was like, I'm gonna show you how it's really done, and she did the Widow's Peak to Peyton, and yeah. Oh, and speaking of when Peyton came out, Billy and Peyton tried to team up again, and then so I think it was Victoria. They did a double team to Victoria, and Peyton was like iconic, and then she was the only one that did it. Billy was like,
because she was looking at Whoopi.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, I'm done, and it was just funny. I was like, I'm done. And then
after that, it was Santana Garrett. She was number 12.
Yeah, which she did a good job. She really shined, and she did a good job.
Yeah.
And then next was
Liv Morgan.
So the Riot Squad is complete. She came out, and yeah, it was. And then number 14,
which we did it.
Yes.
Rhea Ripley. She was kind of acting like a little heel.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, kind of. She was. And so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means for her future. And we don't know where she's gonna be. So we'll see.
And she called herself the Nightmare. So I'm like, that's like the healer's name. So
yeah. So we'll see. And then next was Charlotte Flair,
which we know.
So yeah. Then it was Dana Brooke, who did a good job. She came out, she did her double drop kick off the top. Then she did a senton on everybody. I like that, how Dana.
So, okay. And then next one. So, if you guys want to know, is this an episode of Legends War? You guys know that some of these...
Yes. Yes, it's sort of like...
Legends,
yeah.
That appear.
It's like a little hint.
Well, it's a little hint that they will be appear on the Rumble.
Right.
So number 17 is Tori Wilson, which is her second Rumble, but still.
Yeah.
I was like, when she came out, I was kind of shocked, but not too shocked. So.
Right. Exactly. I wasn't really too shocked, but she came out and she did good. She did her moves, which was really good. And then 18 was Lacey Evans.
Well, before Lacey came out, Ric Flair came out first. The shot to Charlotte. And then Lacey came out with the robe, and Charlotte.
She's so stupid. Why would she get in? First of all, why would she get in the ring with the robe and then turn her back to Charlotte? And then Charlotte just attacked her. The feathers of the robes flew everywhere. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I'm done. And then next was Mickie James. Welcome back. So hopefully we get to see more of her. And I love the standoff and the brawl between her and Charlotte Flair. She was like, I've been wanting this. I've been waiting for this. I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, Mickey's supposedly on Raw, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, because since Charlotte retired Trish, so maybe
exactly
again Trish and Mickey and Charlotte. So
yeah.
So number 20 is Nikki Cross. She got a new theme song. Which is
cool. And then the next one was another kind of shocker, kind of not, but it was nice to see her back in action because we haven't seen her back in action in a long time. But Alicia Fox, Miss Foxy, came out with her dancing routine, and then as soon as she got into the ring, freaking R-Truth comes out. And then he's like, I'm sorry, wrong Rumble. I'm like, really? And then all these superstars coming out trying to get him for the 24/7 title. And then he actually had Alicia Fox help him fight them off, which I was dying. I was like, I'm done. Like, she was actually punching them off the apron. And then she took advantage and pinned R-Truth. So Alicia Fox won the 24/7 title for like 2 minutes, which is finally, she actually won another championship.
And she was the fifth woman, right?
Fifth woman. And yeah, so, but she didn't last long in the match, which is okay. She got eliminated. And then R-Truth won the 24/7 title back. And then they started running, and she actually ran after him too. I was like, I'm done. So that was funny. And then after that was Mandy Rose, okay. And then after Mandy was 23, which was Dakota Kai, which, I mean, I'm a little shocked, but then kind of not. But I was actually expecting Raquel Gonzalez to actually be in the match, but that's okay. Dakota came out. And then after Dakota Kai
I'm confused with this one because when Tamina came out, I thought she was not supposed to be in the Rumble because in Natty beat her and to be in the spot.
No, they were both in it, but it was to be who would be number 30. So they were both in it, but it was just to see who would come out last. But yeah, so Carmella came out, and then she had her Reginald come out and help her, and
well, but the way she got eliminated was hilarious.
Yeah,
because it was Rhea, right? Rhea was because she pushed Carmella out and Reginald caught her. And then I forgot what happened.
And then came out. That's when Tamina came out, and then he turned around and he dropped her because she was attacking them. So when he dropped Carmella, So when he put Carmella down, she was eliminated because her feet touched the floor. Oh shit, my microphone. And so she was like, like, you dropped me.
He dropped her. Like, she just touched the floor.
And then Tamina came into the ring, and Rhea and her went at it. So that was interesting to watch. And then after Tamina was the returning Lana, who we haven't seen since before TLC. She came out and she tried to do her thing. And then number 20.
But you gotta tell what she did though, because that was crazy.
What she did?
She eliminated Nia.
I was gonna get to that, but when Nia came out though.
But before we talk about the next one, you gotta talk about the save between Naomi and Bianca.
Yes. Okay. So Bianca and Naomi were going at it, which I was like, oh my god, why can't they just hold on to the final two or something? And so they were going at it. Bianca tried to eliminate Naomi, and she pushed her off the ring, but Naomi was on her back, so like her feet were in the air, and she
did what Casey did.
So she had her feet in the air, and then Bianca's like hair was hanging off the apron. So Naomi
she used it as a rope.
She used it as a rope to climb back onto the apron. Both of their feet were hanging off the ropes.
And then Bianca was mad. She's like, "What the fuck's my hair?" Like,
like trying to fight. They're like, no. And then Naomi was like, "Sis, wait. We gotta stick together." And then they were like, "Are you ready?" They grabbed each other's hands. And they're like, 1, 2, 3. And then they both went back into the ring. I was like, I am done. But I was clapping for it. I was here for it. I was like, okay. That was funny. All right, so the next was, okay, I was a little nervous about this one, but Alexa Bliss came out as her not normal, but like her other personality, her happy-go-lucky, happy, hyper personality. She came out and she was literally fighting everybody. I was like, damn.
Everybody was attacking her because they knew that she could. So they knew, and then she was gonna turn until she was eliminated by Rhea.
So she was about to, once everybody like ganged up on her, she got up, and then that's when the lights started like zzz, like she was gonna transform, and it took forever. I was like, is she really gonna transform? But then Rhea eliminated her right before she even did it, so that was it. She didn't even last long, but yeah. And then 28 was Miss Ember Moon back in the Royal Rumble.
Back in the Royal Rumble. Enemy roster for a bit, but it was cool.
Yes, it was cool. And that was good. And then number 29 was Nia Jax. So she comes out and
Team with Shayna. And then
and the interesting part was Tamina came up and she's like Nia's like looking like she's family. she is family. I can't turn on her. She's family. And then Tamina starts attacking Shayna. And then, of course, Nia didn't care. She attacked Tamina. And then, so they eliminated Tamina. And then, so Shayna, how did Shayna get eliminated? Someone
Nia.
eliminated Nia. Oh, right, Nia. Nia eliminated Shayna. She was like, what are you doing? She's like, I had to. I'm sorry. And then, so after that, it was Lana. So Lana and Nia go at it. And, and then she just, attacking her. And so Lana goes to the ropes and she's just standing there. And then Nia runs at her and she pulls down the rope. Lana pulls down the ropes and Nia is eliminated. I was dying.
I swear, I swear, if Lana wins the Rumble, I'm cutting my network.
I was like, I am done. I was like, oh shit. And then, yeah. And then so as Nia and Shayna were going back, back to the entrance, Natalya, number 30, comes out and they attack her. Obviously, they attack her. They attack everybody else in the ring.
Everybody
else in the ring. And then once they finally leaving, they threw Natty in the ring. So then it was down to like the final five. Lana was eliminated, so then it was down to the final four. It was Natty, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, and Bianca.
Yep.
Natty didn't last long. She got eliminated. We're down to the final three. And then Rhea and Bianca actually teamed up against Charlotte Flair because they knew. They were like, no, we can't let her win again. So they both they eliminated Charlotte Flair. And then they go at it. And then what the crazy part was they both on the apron. Like, they're both on the apron. And they were like, let's just get back in the ring. Let's just start fresh. Let's be on the same page. No funny business. And so they both get back into the ring. And then basically they go at it until it was crazy. I didn't know who I wanted to. I was like, can they both win?
I know. I was like, I don't know what to go for. It's either Rhea or Bianca. Like, I want to vote for them. I don't know.
So I thought it was gonna be Rhea, but then they go back and forth. Like, they were like on the ropes. She was gonna clothesline her. She ducked, clothesline, duck, until finally Bianca Belair eliminates Rhea Ripley. And Bianca Belair is the first woman of color to win the Royal Rumble. Yes. So,
what a way to start the Black History Month, even though it's the day before, but still.
Yeah, still counts. It was so awesome. She so deserves it. So, because it's like, ever since she came to the main roster last year, like, she kind of lost her way, like on Raw, especially on Raw. Like, they didn't know what to do with her. She appeared here and there, but like nothing serious. Then she
it's because they didn't really do much for her. I mean, I know she had a rivalry with Selena, but that's it. But but she did have no. Who was champion at that time? Oh, it was Becky, right?
Yeah, and then once Becky
and then Becky just keep it for a bit, and then that's when she came back. Vacated the title to Asuka,
and then Bianca didn't do much until she was traded to Smackdown. That's when she finally had more matches, more airtime, and yeah, this is literally probably the fastest push for a woman in a while, because I would have expected it to be Rhea, just because she already has that experience on the main roster, and facing Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. I thought she would be the winner, but they went with Bianca, so it was awesome.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because both Rhea and Bianca have been I know they were in NXT at the time when they when they had their parts in the traditional pay-per-views, especially Survivor Series and Royal Rumble and stuff like that. So, but Bianca, she's been in the business for a long time, and she never ever became champion forever.
Yeah.
So, remember Alexa, when Alexa was debuted in the main roster, she wasn't even NXT Women's Champion either. Mm-hmm. So I guess it is a time. I guess Bianca is so good that she does deserve for that championship.
Yeah. So let's see. Are we gonna get that dream match? Is she gonna challenge Sasha Banks?
Hopefully.
Because she talked about it, she's like, if I get to face Sasha at WrestleMania, not only would it be a big deal, for two black women to go one-on-one at WrestleMania, it'd just be awesome. It'd just be.
And amazing. We never had that, two black women ever face each other in a match.
Exactly, that would be awesome. I can't wait to see that. So, But let's see what she does. Hopefully
Yes.
Sasha can hold on to the title by WrestleMania, which I think she will. But so yeah, congratulations to Bianca, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So, congratulations, Bianca. You know, this match was amazing.
It was good to see all the returnees, and I'm glad that they all like actually were in there for a good while. Like they weren't eliminated so quickly. Like
Yes.
Jillian was in there for a good minute. Victoria, Tori Wilson, like all the return, like all the legends. Alicia, well, except for Alicia, but like everybody else was like where it was in it for a good while. So that was good.
Yes. So, and we will talk about the men's Royal Rumble soon, but we gotta talk about the next crazy match after
Crazy,
that.
but
I know. So the next match is a Universal Championship match, and last man standing with the head of the table, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, and this match. I'm sorry to add to Randy, but this match was better than yours than the other match.
Yeah.
Well, your match in WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was. It was crazy.
It was chaotic. It was a chaotic.
Yeah, I can't believe some of the things they did. Like especially the part when Roman like ran over him with the golf cart. I was like, oh my god.
Do you know that was inspired by AEW?
Yeah, I know. It was. I was
like, oh, they copy AEW.
I know. I was like, but yeah, it was crazy. And then just everything they did, like it was just crazy. I can't. When Kevin had him on the table and he went onto the forklift and he did the senton off the forklift onto the table.
It was crazy. I was like, holy shit, that was crazy.
And then he got up. I was like, how the hell? I can't. I just can't.
and then Kevin was speared by Roman through the screen, the screen. I like that. Oh, and he got up. It was crazy. It was like.
So Kevin Owens got his hands on handcuffs, which good because it's time for him to get a taste of his own medicine. So he handcuffed Roman Reigns to the entrance, like the steel structure. And I literally thought this was how he's going to win. I was like, it's over. Finally, he won. Until the referee was at 9. He was like, 9. And then Roman grabbed the referee and he pulled him and he hit his head on the steel structure of the entrance. I was like, no! I was like, I'm done. I'm turning it off. I was like, I quit. But I can't. So then Kevin Owens comes up to him. He's like, he was trying to attack him, but Roman like kicked him in the face, like all the way to like the back, like kicked him all the way back. Then freaking Paul Heyman comes out. He takes forever to uncuff him. I'm like, how? I'm like, Kevin Owens, this is your chance, Kevin, attack. But he didn't do anything. So Roman comes out. There's a new ref. A new ref came out and he did the guillotine to Kevin Owens, and the referee counted 10. Okay, where was Jay?
I don't know.
I was kind of shocked about that. I thought that he would attack, somehow interfere during the part where he was handcuffed. But I was like, okay, I guess not. But yeah, so Roman, of course, is still champion. So I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Well, yeah. Oh well. I mean, it was a crazy match, but
it was. Yeah, it was crazy. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yes. So we gotta talk about the next and the last match of the night.
The main event was the men's Royal Rumble match, and this was another crazy ass match. And we knew who was gonna start the match. It was number 1 was Edge, number 2 was Randy Orton, and these two just went at it. Like even before the bell, like even before the match started, Randy was
Ed, when Randy was coming out, Edge went straight attack him like crazy because what he did to him tried to take him out. So
yeah, so they finally made their way to the ring. The match started, and they just kept brawling like outside the ring. So like they didn't care. Like it felt like it wasn't even a Royal Rumble match because it felt like just a one-on-one match. But then number 3 came out, which was
Sami Zayn.
He's like, 3? Are you kidding me? Like he's just like Mr. Conspiracy. Like he thinks everyone's out to get him and screw him over. So he comes out, tries to help Randy, by attacking Edge and stuff. Then number 4 was Mustafa Ali, and again, like all of them are just attacking Edge, of course. Then number 5 was Jeff Hardy. So there was so Edge got a little bit of a break when Jeff came out and attacked everybody. So that was cool. Mm-hmm. Number 6 was Dolph Ziggler, and then he came out. Number 7 was Shinsuke Nakamura, who I thought was gonna like.
Who was my pick to win, but
yeah, I guess not. So like I guess he'll get a push, but we'll see when that happens. And then number 8,
we were shocked about this. I was shocked
because there were rumors because he was advertised to return for Legends Night on Raw, and he didn't show up. So I was like, okay, maybe he's not interested in coming back or whatever. But as soon as I heard, I spit in the face of people. I was like, no way.
I was like,
because the last time we saw him was freaking FWE. That was the last time like we ever like saw him like live or just in person wrestling. Period. So I was like, damn, like this, and he's still in good shape. I'm like, damn, he can come back full time because like he is in great shape. He still has it. Like he should just come back. So let's see what happens. Maybe this is like the return for him. I mean, if it was for MVP last year, maybe this is Carlito.
Well, remember Sultan King and Mac MVP and pretty much everybody that was been around for like the time that I started watching.
Yeah,
it's like everybody's been coming back lately. So it's like if Carlito if he will come back full time, then I mean that'd be amazing. Same thing with like Jillian or Victoria, if they want to, they still got it too. So
yeah, exactly. So let's see what happens. I mean, let's see what happens on tomorrow and SmackDown. And then number 9 was Xavier Woods, which
after Mustafa Ali and stuff. And then number 10 was Big E. We got that New Day tag.
That was cool.
But fucking we're gonna talk about what happened to Big E later. So
number 11 was John Morrison. He comes out just.
Oh yeah, John Morrison was another one that also came back for doing that year. But John Morrison. Yeah, John Morrison came out, and then Ricochet came out also.
And then he does his superhero thing that he does. And then number 13 was Elias. No shot. And then number 14 was from NXT. Well, we think it's from NXT. Maybe he's debuting on the main roster, but Damian Priest.
Yeah, because he's the only one. There's nobody else. So.
Yeah, he's the only one from NXT. So I mean, this is probably his debut on the main roster. But yeah, so let's see what happens.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So and then the next one was Miz. Timo Morrison and stuff. Yeah. And then 16.
Oh, but when Miz came out. He attacked he destroyed Bad Bunny's DJ set. So yeah, which Bad Bunny didn't like because he came out. Which I was like that.
He came out and then Miz Morrison was like they were arguing, and then Damian Priest eliminated both of them, and then Bad Bunny did the crossbody.
I know. I was like, oh my god, because I thought he was actually gonna get in the ring and like actually attack, but the referee's like, no, you can't do it. You're not a wrestler. And then he just climbed on the top rope and did a crossbody, which is crazy. Yeah,
it was funny. So and then the next one was Fiddle, came out, and then 17 was Daniel Bryan, which I chose to pick as well.
Yeah, that was another chosen one. Yeah.
And then number 18, which I don't know why he was there. He should be focused on his state. Kane.
I'm sorry. How about you said that? So Kane comes out, and of course, this is like his 85,000th Royal Rumble.
Exactly. I think he's gonna come every year, so no matter what he does.
So we should just expect him every year. And then number 19 was King Corbin. No shocker. And then 20 was Otis, which was awesome, but he didn't last long.
But the shocker with King Corbin that he was gonna eliminate by the next person, Dominic Mysterio.
Yes, crazy. After these last 2 weeks that, he's been beating Dominic, he finally got his revenge by eliminating King Corbin, which was awesome. And then number 22 was Bobby Lashley, no shocker. So he comes out, he eliminates like 5 people. I'm like, I'm done. Including Daniel Bryan. I was like, shit. So
yes.
But then number 23 was freaking Hurricane comes out. I'm like, this is the 1 year where Molly's not in the Women's Royal Rumble, but Hurricane is in the men's. Why can't they be in the same event?
She was in both, and last year she was in Molly, so why couldn't she last year?
He should have come last year. I don't know, but yeah. So he comes in. He didn't last long, but he tried to choke slam Bobby Lashley and Big E. So then after that was
another shocking.
Yes, the returning Christian, which was awesome.
Okay, let's make this pledge. So anybody who has these career-ending injuries could have a miracle to come back. So Paige, I know you can come back soon.
Let's see. Let's fingers.
I know you can come back soon because
imagine next year during the Royal Rumble, we hear her music.
I would not be surprised because if Edge come back, Christian come back to wrestle. You got Daniel Bryan who kind of clear with his neck thing.
Yeah.
Who else had that career injury that returned and stuff?
I can't remember. Is there more?
I felt like there was more, but still.
I think Shawn Michaels, back in the day, he had a horrible back injury, and
then he wrestled in that. He wrestled in Saudi Arabia. Mm-hmm. Like Paige, I know you can come back.
Let's hope.
I would not be surprised if you come back to wrestle.
Good vibes for Paige. And then number 25 was AJ Styles. Unfortunately, he comes out with his tree almost. And then almost freaking, I can't. So almost helps AJ Styles so many times. He almost got eliminated 5 times, and he caught him, put him back in the ring. But Big E was hanging on the ropes, and then almost just grabs him and literally yanks him out and then eliminates him. I'm like, are you?
And he also grabbed was it Riddle or Daniel? I forgot.
It was one of them. He did it twice. No, it was
no, it was Daniel. It was Daniel.
That was Rey Mysterio. Because remember, he grabbed him and he threw him on the.
Oh yeah. Remember
the security wall. I'm like, the fuck. So after AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio was next. I'm just kind of sad that Dominic wasn't in this match.
I know, right?
I was like, damn. I was like, I'm sad. But so Rey didn't last long, unfortunately, because almost grabbed him and threw him right on top of the barricade. I'm like, are you kidding? I was like, someone needs to stop him. I thought Big Show was gonna come out and attack him. I was like, Big Show.
I was gonna say if Big Show was in this match and something like that,
then he should have been. And then number 27 was Sheamus, and he was eliminated by Braun Strowman. Cesaro was number 28, and him and Sheamus had a little, thing going down. He was eliminated by Braun Strowman too. Mm-hmm. Number 29 was the return from paternity leave, Seth Rollins. I don't know if he's a face heel. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see on SmackDown. But he tried to get Braun Strowman to team up with him because it was down to them 4, and Braun Strowman obviously was number 30. But when Braun Strowman came out,
it was down to 4. It was those 2 and Edge Christian, and he wanted to team up with Braun to get rid of Edge Christian because Edge Christian are old.
Yeah, he was like, "We're the future. They're not. We have to come up." Team up together and take them out. And he tried to literally put his arm like that on Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman was not having it. He slammed him, and then Edge and Christian tried to attack Braun Strowman, and they double teamed him. But Braun was too strong until they
eliminated Braun, and also Christian got eliminated at the same time.
Yeah, so Braun was trying to eliminate Edge. Edge was trying to hold on to him, basically trying to suplex him over the ropes, and then Christian got up, was trying to help him lift up Braun, and then that's when who was it?
Seth
Rollins. Yeah, Seth Rollins comes out. Well, he was in the ring, and then he tosses Christian and Braun, and they both ran out. They both got eliminated, so it was down to Edge and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins almost got eliminated right there and then when he tried to do the curb stomp, but he caught himself. But Edge did end up eliminating Seth Rollins, and we thought that was the end, which I knew it wasn't. I knew it was not. I knew it because as soon as he went,
because it's always like this. Every time someone is injured,
and then they try to really convince us that he wasn't coming back because they showed him backstage in the trainer's room, like getting his leg.
I'm like, yeah, but he's gonna be coming back. He's gonna do his out of nowhere RKO on the last person, so he could win and stuff like that. And it was Edge. Edge was the last person, and then he tried to
RKO. When he did the RKO, I was like, no. I thought that when he did the RKO, I thought that the Fiend was gonna come out somehow. I was just like, oh my god, is the Fiend gonna make an appearance? But no. So then, so he comes out as an RKO. He tries to throw Edge over the top rope. Edge countered it and threw Randy, and Edge is the winner of the Men's Royal Rumble. Yes.
This is his second time winning the Royal Rumble.
Second time winning. He's gonna main event at WrestleMania. Like, that's insane. Like, to think that he would never be able to main event WrestleMania ever again. Now he's gonna do it again. Like, this is so awesome. I'm happy for the winners.
Yeah, me too.
Both winners. This is probably like the first time in a long time that I'm happy for both winners. Well, since Asuka and Shinsuke won, that was like what, 2018. This is like the first time.
The first win Royal Rumble.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like since then. This is like the first. This is the second time that I'm actually happy with both winners. So
yes. Yeah, because it's like. Because if Charlotte wouldn't win, I'm like,
yeah, I know.
And then Randy wouldn't win, I'm like,
and I'm like, are you kidding? Yeah, exactly. And plus, because he has the rivalry with the Fiend, I'm like, it wouldn't make sense because the Fiend is not champion, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, it was crazy. Like both Rumbles, it was definitely the most surprise I ever gotten.
Yeah.
We ever gotten ever
Yeah.
Because we don't know who was gonna win. Like we made prediction, but because there's always that top star that will probably main event WrestleMania or but it turns out we were wrong.
Yeah, exactly. See, what I like what WWE is doing now, I think they really because you know how when people from the past come back, they don't really get a push. They're just there to be the supporting players or help the younger talent and put them over and get support them. But I like how they're really working with the veterans to put even MVP, he got the United States title again. Shelton Benjamin became tag team champion again. So it's they're really allowing the veterans to do their thing, which is cool. I like that's a good thing. I like how they're not just tossed to the side, So
yeah, they need to start doing that. I mean, yes, with the guys, but they need to start doing that more with the females. Because Mickie, Natty, Tamina, they still around. They're still around, and it'd be nice to get them champion. For once. Especially they could able to have a good match with the current rosters.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens. It was a good show. It was great.
Yes.
This is gonna be a good WrestleMania. I feel it in my bones. It
is gonna be a really good WrestleMania. I know it's gonna be tonight, but still, it's gonna be amazing.
But that's good because then it just that's more time for more matches and more title matches and more more storylines. So let's see what kind of storylines they come up with.
Exactly. Exactly. Royal Rumble is the best Royal Rumble of the night ever. In 2021, it's we were able to start with a good year.
Yeah, they really kicked it off with a bang, really. So, which was awesome. I'm happy.
Especially both Rumbles, we both didn't even know. We both didn't even know what was gonna happen. We
had our predictions, what might happen. We had questions, are they gonna, certain people were gonna come back. We thought Eva Marie was gonna come back. She didn't come back, but we didn't know who we knew there were gonna be some people from NXT, but I was like, okay, who's gonna actually which legends are gonna come back. You know, are they gonna have legends? We don't know. So, but yeah, they did. They had legends.
Like I said, if wherever War has a Legends night,
Yes. Let's pay attention. Okay, let's write it down. We're gonna write down.
The only one that hasn't been appeared was Melina and
Right.
Who else was there? Melina and somebody else.
Molly? Was Molly there?
Well, I think Molly. Yeah.
Yeah, Molly was there. They were the only two that didn't
The
appear.
yeah.
But it's shocking. I'm shocked they went with Julia and Victoria because they weren't at Legends. So they they really threw us off with those two.
They did. They did. When I heard Julia's music, I was like, what? And then she was still singing. She was like, and I was like, what the hell? And she's still singing.
She's still singing. I'm like, I can't, please. Oh, it was just funny. And then I saw her like post-match interview backstage, and she was in character. She's like, did you hear my singing? I sound amazing. I was like, I can't. It was just like, I can't.
Imagine she does come back and she wants to do WWE Lives. Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Oh my god.
She needs to come back from group.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Yes, I would love to see that. Oh my god, but yeah, it was an amazing Rumble. Amazing show.
It was amazing, and even the title matches were amazing.
Yeah.
Even though the first match was short, but the other matches were really great, and we kind of know we kind of knew who was gonna win, but regardless, it was still a crazy match from especially for the Smackdown Women's title and the Universal Championship. That was just
man, this is crazy. Oh man.
So I'm guessing Bianca would choose Sasha.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's the match we're gonna get. Do you think they're both gonna be faces at WrestleMania, or do you think one is gonna turn heel?
I think they both could be faces. It's gonna be like how Asuka and Charlotte, because they were both face. So it's gonna be like one like a good classic, a two faces match.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then Edge, I guess, is gonna go for Drew McIntyre.
I guess so.
So, yeah. And we just don't know who's gonna go for Roman Reigns, and who's gonna go for Asuka, and who's gonna... Yeah, those are other questions we got. So, yeah.
So, I guess with Asuka, probably would be Rhea.
Yeah. If she doesn't, yeah. So I guess Rhea's gonna go to Raw.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. I would
yeah.
Oh man.
So I would give this an A.
Yes, I give it an A. Just because the meaning behind the winners, like it just, I love it. Yes, I'm glad the winners.
It was a very surprisingly good Rumble. Like the shock value was very high point.
Yeah, it was. Yep. It was such a feel good moment. Like Bianca winning, Edge winning, like very emotional. Both emotional endings for sure. It was awesome.
Exactly.
Oh man, can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
War Smackdown, War. To see what happens.
Yeah. The next stop is Elimination Chamber. Let's see what kind of chamber match we'll get. But yeah.
Yep. Well, we got Takeover, and then
Takeover. Yeah.
And Revolution.
Yeah, Revolution. Yeah. So that should be good too. But we'll see.
Yep. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about the Royal Rumble? You guys like it? Dislike it? You guys agree with our way? Because you can't deny it. It was one of the best Royal Rumble since forever. I guess since I would say what do you think is the best Royal Rumble pay-per-view? What's your opinion? What do you think?
I don't know. It's been so many that I can't even remember all of the ones that I've seen since I started watching wrestling. Like it's just, I don't know. I can't remember.
I want to say the one that we went to.
That was good. That was a good one. It was good.
Yeah.
That one was good. I liked I don't know. I liked the 2000 Royal Rumble. I liked the one, I think 2002, the event where Stephanie was referee and it was Kurt Angle versus Triple H. That was that was good too. And then the first ever Women's Royal Rumble was good. Like there's a few of them that were really good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Crazy.
Yep. So and yep. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna go, guys. So our next event is Takeover, right?
2 weeks.
Takeover
Yeah.
2 weeks, and then Revolution. That's after that, I think.
Yeah. After
Then-
that, and then
and the
Elimination
Miz-
Chamber. Yes. It's gonna be crazy.
So we're gonna go, guys. See ya.
Bye.